Alright guys, I'm out here shooting my new BowTech Realm X. Let's go over some of the specs. It's 33.25" axle. It's 6.5" brace height. And it's IBOing at 345 feet per second. Now that's with it in the performance setting. In the comfort setting, it'll be about 335 because you'll lose about 10 feet per second when you go from the performance setting down to the comfort setting. They changed a couple things this year. They changed their grip. They came out with this new grip. They call it the Clutch Performance Grip. It has interchangeable modules. You can see there's a little spot there to pop it out. You can change this plastic backing to get different wrist angles. They're supposed to come out with different wrist angles. So it'll come out further at the base or be further in. And they're also supposed to come out with different colors, so people who want to customize the color of it can do that once they release them. They changed their limb pocket here, so it's a CP dual lock, center pivot dual lock. So you have to tighten down this screw, set screw right there, and that locks the limb pocket in place so it won't be able to move. It's just an extra added feature to where it'll keep it from possibly accidentally starting to unscrew or what have you. So that just holds it even more sturdy so that there's no movement. Now to change the poundage to back out that limb bolt, you have to loosen up that set screw. So that's one thing to keep in mind. They changed their limbs this year to being solid core limbs. They made them considerably wider. They also changed their axle system here, how it attaches to the limb, which I personally like a lot more than their older style. It does have the flip disc, where you can have the comfort or performance setting. I have in the comfort setting. As usual, they have the flexible cable guard. And I have it set up with a Q80 HDX BowTech edition and a Sword Judge single pin slider. Then I have a Bee Stinger 8" on the front. And usually I'll have a sidebar, but this year they came out with what they call their orbit dampening system. When you get the bow, it comes with one of these on the side, and you can mount it in any of these holes. It has 3 mounting holes on the back, and then 1 on each side at the bottom. And then it has 3 up at the top as well, but not on the side up at the top. So you can use those for cameras if you'd like, or weights. In the center of these orbit dampeners is threaded, so you can stack them like I did here. I stacked 3, and it's basically just a weight with rubber in the center, so it helps absorb the vibration as well as counteracting the weight from your sight and rest being on the right hand side of the bow, or left hand if you're left-handed. So I think that worked out pretty well. Basically works just like having sidebar, but you don't have to have the bar actually coming back off of it. So I'm going to take some shots here at 70 yards. I have a 3D deer target set up down there. I'm going to take a few shots at 70 yards, see what it does. These are strings I made myself. They're all red BCYX with clear halo serving. So let's see what it does. I'm shooting a Stand Perfects thumb release, 4-finger thumb release. And I'm shooting Black Eagle Carnivores that are 300 spine, 0.001 straightness. I'm getting 390 grains from those carnivores. Let's see if I can get the camera to look steady. Take 8 shots here at 70 yards, see how I do. It's not completely sighted in, I'm just trying to do some fine tuning right now. Shooting 74 pounds, 27.5-inch draw, 390 grain black eagle carnivore, and it has 125 grain field point on it. This is the Stand Perfects thumb release. So let's see how I do. 70 yards. A little bit of breeze, I'm just waiting for it. The draw cycle is really nice. Both in the performance and comfort setting, it's pretty smooth. In the comfort setting, you don't hold it at that peak weight quite as long, and it has a little more let off. So when you draw it back, is in the comfort setting again. It builds right up at the front right there, builds, and then it just slowly lets off. It's pretty nice draw cycle. My favorite of all the new bows. I've shot the new Hoyts, the new Elites, the new Matthews, new PSEs. And this bow, for me, is the most comfortable. I knocked the 3D target down there over, so it's basically standing up vertical. One of its legs was broken, so it's just propped up on its leg. So I'm just shooting at it in the same spot where I would be aiming at it if it were horizontal. Put it right in there. I did do some speed tests on it, so I'll put that video at the end of this one. That way you guys can see the speeds I was getting out of it. I shot 2 different arrows through a chrono. Got some speed ratings. Let's go see how I did. Just trying to make this video as short as possible, but trying to go over the specs and do the shooting. It fortunately takes a little while. Alright, so those two, I knew I dropped the bow. Well, really, I was holding low on it, and I shot before I was really ready on those two. But there's 6 right in there, and they're kind of all every which way because some were from when it was standing up right, and some of these are down here from when, once it fell over. But there's 6 arrows right in here. Got 3 right there, and then 3 a little bit further to the right. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's a great bow, really shootable. The grip feels phenomenal. Looking forward to a good season with it. Alright guys, I got a couple different arrows here. On the left I have the Black Eagle Deep Impacts, 300 spine, 0.001 straightness. Got the standard outsert on them. And then I have 125 grain point on them. And those are weighing right in at 490 grains for the total weight. And then on the right here I have the Carnivores, Black Eagle Carnivores, 300 spine, 0.001 straightness. Got standard insert in them and 125 grain point. The Carnivores are coming right in at 390 grains for total arrow weight. So Carnivores are 390, the Deep Impacts are 490. I shot them through the new Realm X, BowTech Realm X, 74 pounds, 27.5 inch draw length. These are speeds I got. With it in the comfort setting, I got 287. Let's see, cycle through the shots here. I took 3 shots with the Carnivores, 390 grain arrow. Got 287, 287, and 287. So all 3 shots with the 390 grain arrow were 287. That's pretty good for being 27.5 inch draw and for being in the comfort setting. If you put in the performance setting, you'll get about 10 to 15 feet per second more speed. I just like the smoother draw and the nicer valley in the comfort setting. So then switch over here with the 490 grain arrow. I got 259, 259, and 259. So both those speeds I'm pretty happy with.